Action Coach. Action Coach, founded in 1993 by Brad Sugar in Australia, is the world's largest business coaching franchise. With a presence in over 80 countries and thousands of certified coaches, Action Coach has transformed the way entrepreneurs and business owners grow and scale their companies. The brand specializes in business coaching, mentoring, and training programs that helps SME improves proficiency, profitability, building system, and create sustainable growth. Action Coach operates on a philosophy of world abundance through business re-education, offering proven strategies, framework, and accountability to help business owners work on their business, not just in it. From improving cash flow and team performance to leadership development and success planning, the Action Coach provides end-to-end solution for long-term success. And to talk more about this, I think I have joined with Satyam Garg, who is the Executive Director, Action Coach India and Middle East. Uh, we might also have Honorable Chairman, Franchise India Group, Mr. Gaurav Maria. But before we start and talk more about the Action Coach and the business opportunity, I would like to inform all the viewers that you also have opportunity to ask questions related to the brand and the business. You can put all your queries into the Q&A box, and we will take them up once the presentation is over. So now I would invite Satyam to please take the lead, and let's get started about the Action Coach. Yeah, over to you, Satyam.
Thank you so much, Bharat, for giving us the opportunity and for that kind introduction about Action Coach. So good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much for joining in today. I wish you all a very, very prosperous and empowering Navratri. It couldn't have been a better day to talk about a business opportunity on such an auspicious day. So thank you so much for taking out time this afternoon and being with us. My job today is to give you all the insights of why we feel Action Coach can be the right business opportunity for yourself. But just to give you some facts which can reassure you of why we are presenting Action Coach today, is it's one of the most proven franchisee business opportunities in India. We have been franchising Action Coach in India over the last 14 years. We already have a network of 150 plus franchise partners. And I can very, very proudly say that 65 to 70% of our franchisees are profitable and are running a business that they always wanted to do. And while you look towards franchising as a business opportunity, but there are very, very few organizations in the franchising space that achieve that kind of success. And with Action Coach, I can say this with utmost pride that this is our 32nd year in business. So it's been 32 years of working with entrepreneurs and helping them grow. It has been 32 years of adding new countries and taking Action Coach. It has been 32 years of helping people become business coaches and build a business that they always wanted to. And it has been 32 years of the trust, the commitment, and the empowerment that we bring towards our franchise partners and the clients that show faith in Action Coach. So on that note, I like to get the session started. I'll keep the session for about 30 minutes in terms of the presentation, giving you insights, what is the opportunity, what's the industry side, and why you should be looking towards business coaching as a profession and what's in it for you. And maybe in the next 10 to 15 minutes, I will love to answer your questions. Post that if you feel that this is something that is exciting and you would like to know more about it, we are available. My team is available. I'm available to have one-on-one conversations with you as well. So that's how we will structure the entire conversation today. But let's keep it interactive. Keep asking your questions in the Q&A box or the chat box, and I'll try and address them during the course of my presentation or towards the end. So on that note, I'll take the permission from Bharat to share my screen and get started. At the start, I'll play a small video that just talks about the core philosophy that we follow at Action Coach, and then I'll get started with the presentation.
Sure. Let's get started.
World abundance through business re-education. Since 1993, Action Coach business coaches have lived that vision by helping business owners across the planet build great companies, create more jobs, and truly grow their communities. Real people getting real results. We've always believed that being in business should give you more life, and right now we believe in something even greater. The abundance of those amazing business owners, the abundance of the employees in those companies, the abundance of providing free education to every business owner and every local or national business group globally, the abundance of being there for you and every business that needs us right now. Well,
So the voiceover that you heard while this video was being played is the actual voice of our chairman, Brad Sugars, the man behind the vision of building Action Coach, the organization that we have, and very, very passionate. He started this journey when he was 23 years old. 32 years later, when he's 55, he carries the same energy, the same passion, and the same commitment towards the clients that he has all across the globe. We are very, very proud to get Brad Sugars to India next year. While this has been my seventh year in the business with Action Coach, it has taken me 7 years to convince him to come to India. So we are really looking forward to host him, and probably the best time to consider Action Coach, because I think in the last 32 years, what also has changed is that we have evolved as an organization. As you heard Bharat talking about what we do at Action Coach, but I would say in the last 6 months we have actually transformed as an organization also. We are no longer just an organization that works with small and medium businesses and helps them grow. I would say now we are a professional coaching firm that has integrated solutions and products to help all kinds of people, whether you are an individual looking for life coaching solutions, whether you are a startup or a micro business looking at mentorship, whether you are a small and medium businesses looking at a business coaching solution to help you grow, or you are a large organizations, you're looking at executive coaching solutions, you're looking at profitability solutions. We have programs customized to the needs of individuals to large organizations. And that's why I say this, that we are a complete professional coaching suite now. And that gives you an opportunity to cater to any and every kind of a client. So if you are someone who's passionate about building something meaningful, which is scalable, profitable in the space of coaching, training, and consulting, Action Coach can be your one-stop solution for that. And, the biggest validation that you would need is, how proven is this program? So let me tell you, Action Coach is now present in 101 countries. Rather, sorry, now I can say we are present in 102 countries. We actually added Mongolia to the list of Action Coach last week. So 102 countries. We've been in the business for 32 years. We already have over 2,500 plus franchisee partners all across the globe. And on a weekly basis, we impact more than 30,000 entrepreneurs. And I can tell you, uh, go online, ask ChatGPT, any source that you have to do research on organizations. There's no other organization in the professional coaching space that would carry the credentials that Action Coach really brings to the table. And why we have been so successful is because of the people that you see on the screen right now. This is a picture that we took during the 2024 annual planning meet of all our franchisee partners that happened in Jaipur. So about 2 years back, our community of coaches in India. Now, about 1.5 years later, I can say we have added more franchise partners. And this year, when we meet in Bangalore for our annual planning meet, maybe this frame will be small to fit in all our coaches. But they are the ones that has made Action Coach successful. They are great people, top-notch corporate CEOs, managing directors, chartered accountants, company secretaries, retired army officials, very, very successful entrepreneurs that have been doing some great work in their lives, and then they wanted to do something more meaningful, something more impactful, and we help them build a profitable and a scalable coaching practice. So they are those partners that we have. And at any point in time, if you would like to speak to any of our partners, we would be happy to do that. Now, let's just first understand what is the opportunity that we are talking about. Uh, when I started my journey with Action Coach back in December 2019, the business coaching industry was valued at about $2 billion at a global level. 6 years later, I can say this, that now it exceeds over $15 billion globally. And study shows, and the study is there all over the internet, that in India itself, there is a demand for 10,000 plus professional coaches by 2030. And in India itself, it will be a $15 billion industry by 2030. And when you look at professional coaching as an industry, there are various domains to it. There is life coaching, there's business coaching, there is executive coaching. But the most consumed and the most impactful and the most result oriented form of coaching is business coaching, because here you help entrepreneurs get measurable results. You can see and measure the transformation that the business goes through. So because of the result oriented approach that we have at Action Coach, we bring meaningful change to businesses, and that's what everyone is looking for. People want to learn, people want to grow, but I think the ultimate result that they all want is, how does it look in revenues? How does it look in terms of expansion? And that's what Action Coach really brings to the table, I would say. So that's Brad Sugars for you. The guy behind Action Coach started his journey when he was just 23 years old from Brisbane in Australia. Saw that a lot of businesses struggle and find it difficult to scale. With whatever little knowledge he had, he created his own system, processes, helped them grow. Took business coaching to global market, I would say. Launched his own franchising, and now runs the most successful network across 102 countries. So that's the journey. And when you see someone who has personally gone through that journey of building a business, proving a business, and making it scalable across 102 countries, and still very involved, still very active in the business, you can be rest assured that you are in safe hands. And joining hands with him for a market like India is one of the best visionary that we can have. Mr. Gaurav Maria, chairman of Franchise India Group, again, look at the similarities between them. Mr. Maria has helped over more than 5,000, I would say, micro businesses scale their businesses through franchising. So he understands the micro SME market so well. And then we have Brad Sugar. So two great mentors who are helping you build a very, very profitable business. What else you can ask for? Now that's our expansion. We are there all across the globe. Rather, this we need to still add Mongolia to this. So we are globally present, all matured markets, all I would say developing markets. We are there almost in every market to say. But one of the things that I think defines Action Coach, or is has attributed to our success, is the culture that we bring in. We are a very culture driven organization. We stand committed with our partners. We take ownership of their success. We are very communicative. We want to have fun. We do it together. No franchise partner fee it has to do it all alone. We are there with them in the journey. And when you partner with a culture oriented organization, one thing that you can be assured about is that they have your back. So we have your back, and that's what we keep telling our partners. You don't have to build this alone. We build this together. Now, one of the key parameters of measuring the success of any franchise organization is their net promoter score. It's one of the metrics that is used globally. It basically means, if you go back and ask our clients, how would they like to rate us to other prospects, and 99% of our clients say that they are happy to pass on a referral or happy to recommend Action Coach to their friends. Now imagine if that's the kind of client satisfaction rate that we have, what would be our franchise partner satisfaction rate? And 98% of our clients say that they are happy with Action Coach, and Action Coach tools, systems, processes are perfectly aligned to help their businesses grow. 99% of our clients say that investing into a business coach was worth the investment. I got results, I saw tangible results in my business. Now if any organization that has that kind of success ratio, it's one of the biggest green flags that you can get is go ahead and invest in it. But yes, it's not for everyone. Business coaching is not for everyone. uh, and there is a difference between training, coaching, and consulting as well. So you have to understand whether you want to get into coaching or not. I have personally come across in the last 7 years some great trainers, while they are great trainers, but they cannot be coaches. Being a coach requires a completely different set of skill set and passion. So have a conversation with us, understand first the dynamics, understand what kind of clienteles you would like to work to, and whether this would be a domain that you would be interested in or not. And then do the due diligence process to go through and understand each and every aspect about Action Coach before you eventually decide. And all of that is a no commitment, no obligation process. We have no charges, nothing. The whole idea about us is that we give you information to explore Action Coach, to understand, and if it aligns with your vision, then only we take it forward. So that's how the entire process would work. But if you decide to become a partner with Action Coach, if you decide to become a franchisee, what is that you are empowered with? First and foremost, it's the training. You undergo an extensive 10-week training program to become a certified business coach with us. Then we also do an intensive 90-day planning workshop for you, where we help you plan your 90 days. It's like a 2-day workshop that happens at our Delhi office, where we help you draft your next 1 year, next 90 days go to market plan. How do you get yourself launched in the market, and how do you go about acquiring clients? You get access to all the systems, resources, content, strategies. So one of the biggest reasons of investing into Action Coach is to have access to all the content and have access to all the systems and processes that you will eventually use to help your clients grow. So you don't have to reinvent the wheel. You don't have to curate content. You don't have to build systems and processes. This is a proven system that is provided to you. We have these monthly calls, bi-weekly calls with our partners to understand what are the gaps, what are the challenges, what's the kind of support that they would need to help you grow your coaching practice. We also do a lot of forums, awards, regional and global conference. I showed you a picture from Jaipur a couple of years back. So every year in the month of December, all my partners from India and the Middle East come together. We meet and we help them plan the next 1 year. We also celebrate their success over the last 1 year during our annual award ceremony. And apart from that, there are a lot of global and regional conferences that are organized. This year, we did it in Rio. Next year, we are doing the global conference in India, where more than 300 plus coaches from all across the globe will come and be together for a 5 day. So this is your opportunity to learn and interact with some of the best business minds globally, and grow your practice from there. We also train your teams. So you might have a marketing person, you might have a salesperson. They are also trained by us to help you sell coaching programs in an effective manner in the market. You have access to our learning management platform. So it's just not the 10-week training that you undergo. It's just not about the hand holding sessions that we do on a bi-weekly basis. But even at late evening, early morning, you want to go through some content, you want to do a refresher course, all you have to do is log into a learning management platform and access content and watch video courses that can help you prepare for a video session or maybe give you information on a product. So that's the kind of support that we really bring to the table. But just to put it in a very, very layman language, if you're interested in becoming a business coach, right from giving you a brand name to training you to become a coach, to helping you get started, to helping you retain your clients and customize program basis the client's requirement, and ensuring that you ultimately build a profitable and a sustainable practice for yourself. We are there. That's the opportunity that Action Coach really brings to the table. Now, a lot of people would say, I come from, I have more than 25, 30 years of experience. I can even do this all by myself. Of course, you can do it, sir. There's no doubts about it. But what we have seen is when you're trying to build it all by yourself, you're the one who's curating content, you're the one who's going out in the market and selling, you are the one who is doing the delivery of coaching as well. And after a point in time, it becomes an overwhelming experience and it becomes stagnant as well. There's so much that you can do all by yourself. And that's where, an opportunity like Action Coach really comes to the table, where you don't have to do it. There's a community that is there with you. You get an opportunity to build a structured business where it's just not about yourself. You can appoint coaches under yourself, handhold them in the journey, and build a structured coaching practice. So that's the beauty about investing into a franchisee, a knowledge-based franchisee like Coach. Now, a lot of people will have in mind, what are the revenue streams for me? So at Action Coach, we have multiple programs that you can offer to clients to generate revenue. And these are divided into three broad categories, I would say. One is the core coaching revenue, where you do one-to-one programs, you do group coaching sessions, you do 90-day planning workshops. Then, you will also come across a lot of micro startup businesses who have the vision to grow their practice, but they might not be able to afford coaching as a service. So we do membership programs. These are small ticket size programs, one to many kinds, where they can become members. They get access to online content and a half day workshop every month with the coach. So the learning journey continues and they get hand holding during that half day workshop that they can go back and implement in their business. Then we also do a lot of training programs. So we have 12-week training programs on sales, marketing, leadership, team building. So those can be used for running training programs. We do a lot of workshops around profit planning, financial planning, business planning. So those can also be run. We do a lot of assessments as well to understand the profile of the entrepreneurs, to understand the profile of employees in an organization, and then align coaching programs. So there are multiple revenue streams that we have. Now, add to that another revenue stream, which is more for the corporate clients, the executive coaching programs, the corporate coaching programs, the CEO coaching programs. Now, add to that the life coaching program that we have started for individuals. A lot of times you will come across entrepreneurs that want to grow, but due to certain life incidents, they are not able to focus on their business. So the first thing that you want to fix with them is their life. So we have life coaching programs for them. So that's the beauty about Action Coach. Once you have a client, you understand what their requirements are, you can customize and curate a program basis their needs. So that's the beauty, I would say, at Action Coach. Now, uh, there's so much to learn, there's so much to execute. So, of course, you have to go through an extensive training program. So, there is a 10-week training that you undergo. It starts with 4 weeks of pre training, which is self-paced, online, videos to watch, books to read to become familiar with the Action Coach environment. Then we have a 10-day training. This 10-day training actually happens at our Las Vegas office. So, you travel to the US, spend 10 days there with the team and get certified, you learn everything and then come back. Post that, once you're back, then we do a 2-day workshop at our Delhi office where we help you plan the next 90 days, we help you launch in the market and get you started. Just to kind of give you a training overview, we start with the coaching mindset. How do you become a coach? Because there's a difference, as I said, between being a coach, trainer, consultant. So how do you be the coach, and how do you run it like a business? You might be a great coach, but if you don't make it a profitable, scalable business, then that's a challenge. So we ultimately help you run a profitable and a scalable coaching practice. So how do you be that business owner come coach? That's what we first teach you. Then we take you through the product ladder of what are the various coaching programs that you can offer in the market to make money. Then we teach you on how you market the coaching programs and sell the coaching programs as well, because this is the most important element, I would say. The differentiator between a good coach and a great coach is their marketing capabilities, their capabilities to sell. And this is the biggest problem. A lot of people want to come to coaching training, but they fear from the element of how do I go about acquiring clients? An action coach trains you on how to go about marketing and how do you convert clients as well. Coaching is not a service where you can go out in the market, say, hey, I'm a business coach, I can help you grow your business, and people will give you the check that you're asking for. It's a journey. You have to build that relationship. You have to give them the trust, gain their trust. You have to show them the real value add that they can bring to the business. You have to clearly lay out a roadmap for them. And that's the sales process that we train you upon, so that the client takes an informed decision and ultimately signs you up for being a lifelong client. So you're trained on that. Then how do you facilitate and run the programs, become a great coach, and how do you grow this business year on year? That is what our core component of the 10-day training would be. Please mind the typo on the sheet. It's not a 5-day training, but a 10-day training. So that's how, and this is all covered during the trainings. I would say the sales process, how do you build your databases? But here is what really decides your launch pad. So once you have completed your training, as I said, there is a 2-day workshop that we do at our Delhi office where we help you plan not just your 90 days, but overall the next 1 year. We help you get started. We help you plan your launch event. We help you plan your lead generation strategies. We are there with you in the journey to ensure that you are in front of uh, educate number of clients, having conversations, converting them. So we are there with you in the journey. So it's just not a business where you've paid up the fee, you've undergone the training, you have access to our resources, and then you go on and build yourself. We are there with you in the journey, and we help you get started also. And that's the best part about investing into Action Coach, I would say. Also, at Action Coach, we run a foundation through which we run a young entrepreneur program. So for kids between 13 to 18 years, we run free of cost entrepreneurship development programs that you can run at your nearby schools, nearby universities. This creates a lot of visibility as you're contributing towards building entrepreneurs for your future, gives you a lot of visibility. And maybe when these kids go back home and tell their parents, what I'm learning about entrepreneurship, if the parents are into business, they might reach out to you saying that, hey, let's have a conversation. So but it's a great cause, a program for a great cause. It's about building future. and and with the kind of focus that now everyone has, every second person this day wants to become an entrepreneur. So maybe the yes programs works perfectly well. So this was a brief overview of the information that I wanted to give you about Action Coach. I'm sure there are a lot of questions that comes to your mind, but hold hold on here. What I've done today is I've just shared some snippets about the Action Coach business opportunity. Even if you have slightest of interest, my recommendation would be reach out to our teams, schedule a one-on-one conversation. I can see over 80, sorry, about 100 plus people on the webinar today. When I started the presentation, it was about 80, but now I see about 99 people on the webinar today. So I'm sure a lot of you would have been in touch with my team member, Monica, some other team members as well. So reach out to them, schedule a one-on-one call. Let us do a detailed presentation to you on helping you understand the opportunity. If you like that, then we will give you access to some videos where you can understand our coaching philosophy, where you can understand what is that our tools, systems, resources that you provide, that we provide you with, and how does that work. After that, if you find that interesting, speak to some of our existing franchisees, have a one-on-one conversation with them, understand from them why they chose Action Coach, how their journey has been. After that, if you'd like to speak to our global team, understand from them what their vision for India as a market is, what their global vision is, and so that you understand where we are coming from. So have that conversation. And it's only after when you have completed this process, we expect you to take a decision. Now, it can be a yes or a no. If it's a no, we completely respect that. If it's a yes, then we have a small due diligence process to understand your background, to understand whether you would be the right fit or not. And if all goes well, then we can sign up with you as a franchisee and get you started. So that's how transparent we are. That's how non-salesy we are in the business of giving you information to ultimately decide whether this is the right business for yourself or not. But if you're someone who wants to do something in the space of coaching, training, and consulting, I would say Action Coach is at least worth a consideration. And then it's our systems and processes that will ultimately decide whether you want to invest into Action Coach or not. Okay. Now, just to kind of give you an idea, there are three broad business models that we have. Two of them are prime business models because we are a franchisee organization, so we focus more on franchisee opportunities. One is where you own exclusivity of a territory. So you buy out a city, you buy out a cluster of cities, you buy out a state, and you can appoint any number of coaches under yourself, make revenues through passive royalties, run your own coaching program. So you own the region, you build the region, and you grow from there on. That typical investment starts from 50 lakhs, but please note that this depends upon city to city. Now, if someone is looking at Dehradun as a market, the pricing will be very different. If you're looking at Mumbai as a market, then the price, of course, will be very, very different. So these are depending upon the territory or the region that you're looking at, but it typically starts from about 50 lakhs. Now, if you don't want to directly go for a territory license, we have something called a partner license or a practice premium license, where you can start the coaching practice and you can add up to, two coaches under yourself. This investment would be around 28,000 US dollars, and a great platform to get you started. And eventually, if you see success here, then you can go for a territory model. Also, one thing that I would like to mention here is that we have limited territories for Action Coach available in India now. So the entire of the southern side of the country, the entire of the eastern side of the country is sold. We are typically inviting franchisees currently for Mumbai, Pune, I would say the state of Maharashtra, the state of Gujarat, the state of Rajasthan, and some parts in the northern side of the country. So if you belong to these regions, then maybe these two models can be the right fit. But if you are from other parts of the country where we have already sold off our territory, the opportunity for you is to become a associate business coach with us. So you work with our franchisee partner, and that kind of investment starts from about 8 lakh of rupees, where you become a associate business coach under a franchisee partner, and you work on a 50-50 revenue sharing model. So I can answer, explain you the business models much in detail when we connect one-on-one, but just wanted to give you an idea on the business models that we have and the price points. And now I'm happy to take up questions. This is what I had to share with you all today. I hope I was able to add some value to the time that you invested, and happy to take up some questions. So back to you, Bharat.
Right. Thank you. Thanks so much, Satyam, for the detailed information. Now we are open for the question. In case if anyone have any question, you can start putting it into the Q&A box, and we will take them up. Meanwhile, a couple of questions from my side, Satyam. Right. I mean, usually, uh, people would look to know more about the presence in India. So how strong is the brand presence in India as compared to established markets like UK, US, or Australia? Number one, and what industry and the business size are the primary clients, like startup, the SMEs, or the corporate?
So, good questions, Bharat. So, just to tell you, as I mentioned, we are already about 155 plus franchisees in India. So, the business model is very, very proven in the market, and we are fairly present all across the country. As I said, Kerala is sold out for us, Tamil Nadu, Pondicherry is sold out for us, Karnataka is sold out for us, Andhra, Telangana. All these states are already sold, and if I look at the southern side of the country, we have more than 50 coaches in that region. Now, if I come towards the eastern side, West Bengal is sold out for us. All the northeastern states are sold out for us. In fact, my country director Shobit was in Guwahati on the 30th of August when we launched, the Action Coach operations there. Then, we are already sold out for Odisha. So that region is again sold out. Then, if you look at Delhi NCR, we are there. We are there in some parts of Pune and Mumbai. Also, we are there in Punjab, Chandigarh, Tri-City, Ludhiana. So all these places, Action Coach is fairly present and doing very very strong. There are limited territories that are available, and now we are looking at selling them off as well and having more partners. So brand visibility wise, we are there all across the country, I would say. And 155 plus franchisees just tells you that it's a proven business model. Now, if you would have asked me a question around who is my clientele about 6 months back, I would have said that, it's typically the small and medium businesses. And the definition of the small and medium businesses are typically 5 crore to 100 crore business. Okay. Now, if I have to further break that down, 60% of my clients come from the manufacturing domain. 40% would be a mixed bag of service-based businesses, retailers, distributors, wholesalers, interior designers, solopreneurs, all of that, so that would be the breakup of the clienteles that we work. Currently in India, if I say, we are coaching about more than 2000 plus businesses on a weekly basis, and these would be in the range of, I would say, 10 to 50 crores. That would be our active clientele. And now, with the kind of add-on programs that we have bought, where we work with also with individuals through life coaching programs, or we also work with uh, I would say the mid-size and the large corporates with executive coaching programs or corporate or CEO coaching programs. Then the market opens up and we can reach out to any and everyone. So I think why I say this is the best time to invest into Action Coach, because now we have a product aligned to a larger audience, and it can be any and everyone, I would say. Yeah.
I totally agree. I mean, why? Because the business coaching industry is already growing with the incredible pace worldwide. Globally, it is already a $1 billion market, which is valued in $1 billion, and it is expected to reach double in next few years. What is the core driving factor, behind this is, of course, the small and the medium business everywhere looking for structural support to grow, scale, and stay in profitable. In India, particularly, the opportunity is even bigger. Our coaching and mentoring market is among the fastest growing in the world, and which is expected to touch $1 billion by 2034. And with more entrepreneurs, the more family business professionalism, and even corporate investing in leadership and the team development. I mean, all these factors are really adding more and more values to the overall, the requirement of the business coaches.
Hmm.
Um, Satam, would you like to take some of the question I can see here in the Q&A and the chat box?
Yeah. So I think Sohail asked, what's the difference? I think the difference is more about helping you from a so difference from a client per se, or difference from a franchisee per se. I'll answer both. So from a franchisee per se is, we give you a proven system that helps you build a profitable and a scalable coaching practice. If you compare us with other similar coaching programs, training programs that are available in the market, I look at them as more of a credentialing organization, a training organization where they complete a training, they give you the certificate and let you be on your own journey. Whereas Action Coach is a business opportunity. Training is just 20% of the journey, but getting access to our systems, resources, being a partner that is committed to your success is the value add that we really bring to the table. So at Action Coach, we just don't help you become a coach, but we also help you run a profitable, scalable coaching practice. That's what the difference is from a franchisee per se. From a client per se, I would say we are committed to success. If you look at the Action Coach tagline, we are real people getting real results. So we are not trainers that comes, do session, go back. We first diagnose what are the problems, we address, we give solutions, we hold you accountable to execute things in your business, and eventually help you grow your business. So I think the ROI driven approach that we have to service our clients, are all coaching assignments are measurable. They can see, track the results, and that's the real value add that we bring to the table. So all my coaches might not be great marketers, might not be great at promoting themselves, but they are great at delivering results to their clients. I have coaches that are working with the same clients for the last 10 years, 8 years, 5 years, 3 years. Why is that happening? Because the client has seen success, and now the coach has become a part of their life. So that's what I would say. What is the ROI? Again, a good question. So I would say in this business, the ROI is measured on three aspects. Of course, against the investment that you make, we're not asking you for small money, typically 30 lakhs, 50 lakhs, whatever it is. So of course, against the investment, but understand very, very simplistically, and I can give you a detailed understanding when we connect on one-on-one. But this is not a business where you need 50, 100, 200 clients to make good money. At any point in time, even if you have 8 to 10 clients, you can still make decent money. And when I say decent money, this is the kind of money that you would like to make. Our typical coaching programs are retainer based. Specifically, if you look at one-to-one coaching, group coaching programs, these are all retainer based, minimum 6 months to a year, 2 years at least. So, and our pricing for retainer based programs may start around 25,000 rupees per business owner for a group coaching program, and say 75,000 to a lakh of rupees for one-to-one coaching, where we do 4 hours of coaching in a month. That is 1 hour every week. Now, just to kind of give you an example, if you get two one-to-one clients that are paying you about a lakh of rupees, you generate about 24 lakh rupees of revenue from just two clients. And say you run two group coaching programs for a period of 6 months, so 12 months, one group each 6 months, and you have say four business owners there. So you generate, and you're charging say about say 25,000 rupees. So a lakh rupees, 6 lakhs for one group, another 6 lakhs for two groups. So with about eight group coaching clients, two one-to-one coaching clients, you're still generating revenues of about 36 lakh of rupees. Now, what's the kind of cost that goes into it? Is there a lot of infrastructural investments? No. Is there a lot of OPEX? No. The only investments that you have to make is in building up a small team that can support you with marketing and sales, or having so marketing expenses, events. And I think those cost of delivery is typically anywhere between 25 to 30%. If you add royalties to that, another 10%, your gross margins in a business like this is about 60%. And then if you take away the taxations and other expenses, still the net margins in our business is more than 50 to 55%. Sorry, 40 to 45%. So that's the kind of scalable. It's already been proven in India. I have coaches who are doing about 6 crores of annual revenue. I have coaches who are doing about 2 to 3 crores. I have coaches who are doing about 80 to 90 lakhs. I have coaches who are doing about 50 to 70 lakhs. And then I have coaches who are not doing any revenues as well, because they do not have the time. Their current business, their current jobs keep them occupied. So if you're looking towards this as a business, one thing that I can assure you is, if you treat this as a side gig, it will always remain like a side gig. I'm not saying that leave whatever you're doing and move into this full time. But if you really want to build a scalable and a profitable coaching practice, what you will have to do is have a gradual plan to move into coaching full time. And that's the kind of partners that we are looking for. We're not looking for partners who are looking at building this as a side gig. We are looking for partners who have the confidence of building a profitable, scalable practice and wants to do this full time. So maybe 1 year, 2 year down the line, you would like to get there. So that's how ROI in our business works. At an initial
Newman,
level,
I can
Mohammed Ansar asked me. Sorry, go
Yeah,
ahead.
so I can see a few people raising up their hand. I think we won't be able to turn on the mic. My request is to please keep on posting your queries into the Q&A, and we will answer them verbally. Yeah.
So I'll just take the quicker ones first. So Vijendra asked me what's the minimum qualification needed. See, I am looking at people who have at least been in a business or been in a job for 15, 20 years, because then you have the kind of experience and you've already, worked with organizations. So you understand the dynamics of business. That's our minimum qualification criteria, I would say. Someone that with that kind of an experience. And then, we first help you understand about Action Coach. We understand your vision, your priorities, why, what are your facilitation skills, and basis that we eventually decide whether you would be the right fit or not. Okay. Is there an opportunity to join as a business coach? Yes, there is. This is what we're here for. There are three models, starts from about 8 lakhs, can range up to about 50, 75, 80 lakhs, 1 crore, depending upon the territory or the business model you choose. But the starting investment is about 8 lakhs. Um, uh, so Amik Garg asked me the prime difference between business coach and consultancy. So I think the prime difference I would say is a coach tells you what to do, a consultant does it for you. Okay. So a coach is more about being with you in your journey, guiding you on what needs to be done in your business and how to go about it. But they hold you accountable and make you do the work. Whereas a consultant comes, understands the assignment, delivers it, executes it, and hands it back to the client. So I would say that's the prime difference between consulting and coaching. A person with non-business background, how can he help in business coaching? So, we have retired army officials, we have people who have been in the healthcare industry, people who have been professors at colleges and university come and join us as business coaches. See, that's what I say, we work on the fundamentals of the business. What are the fundamentals of the business? Sales, marketing, team building, leadership, cash management, time management. These are the core fundamentals that we work upon. Anyone who even has basics ideas about it, and then our trainings actually help you align yourself and go out and execute in the market. But yes, having some understanding of how the business dynamic works will always help. And I think anyone who has been in a business or who has been in a job would understand those kinds of dynamics, and then can ultimately decide. And that's why we say, anyone who approaches us to explore Action Coach as a business opportunity, we take them through the journey. We show them what is the coaching philosophy framework that we follow. We show them on, what are the tools, processes, systems, content that we have, so that you can align whether you would like to deliver this or not. Okay. And then you speak to some of our partners, understand what are the backgrounds that they come from. When they go out with their clients, how do they work with them? So all of that information will eventually help you decide whether you want to do business coaching yourself or not. So that's how I would look at it, Mr. Garg. Yeah. If we get clients in other territories, how does that work? So typically, if you're looking at an exclusive license, you're bounded to the territory that you are aligned with, and you have to work within that territory. But any clients that you get out of your personal networks, referrals from any part of the globe, you're still allowed to coach them. But you cannot directly market yourself in other territories that are owned. Yeah, I think I haven't missed out on any question here. So currently we're not offering any it as a job here. This is purely a business opportunity. This is purely a franchise opportunity. So anyone who's looking at investing and becoming a business coach with us, that's what we are looking for here. Maybe this was from the chat. I'll just quickly check the Q&A panel as well. I think uh, so. I see Bharat, you're on mute if you're saying something. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm saying Q&A is probably almost done. We need to look into the chat box.
Oh, okay. Just sorry. So how to reach out to you? I'm just typing in my contact details in the chat box. You can directly text me, or maybe I'll request Monica also to post her contact details in
I
the
have
chat.
done it. Right.
Yeah.
So in case if anyone would like to get in touch with us, I have shared, I mean, Satyam also have shared his number and the email ID. You can connect with him directly. Or if not, then also have Monica Nadar. I have shared her number also, 96504 08428. So that's how you can connect maybe on both the numbers, right?
Yeah.
Maybe
So
Satam, in case he's busy, then I think Monica is the right person to
yeah,
contact.
yeah. You can reach out to Monica, you can reach out to myself. All the details are there. So Shakti will ask me, kindly share the journey for coaches where the territory is sold out. I am from Tamil Nadu. While I can go gaga about their journey, the best way to learn about their journey is speaking to themselves. So if you would like to speak to any of our partners in Tamil Nadu, I would love to connect them. But still, I'll give it a shot. So, I have coaches who who joined us with a lot of self-doubt. One story that I never miss out on sharing is, when I joined Action Coach, my first sale happened on the 23rd March of 2020. And I think that was the day when the lockdown was announced. So the morning I got a check for a new franchisee, and in the evening, the same franchisee called me and said that, Satyam, you've got me in a fix. Please refund my money back. And honestly, I had no answers because I was also clueless of what's going to happen. Everything is shut down, businesses are closed. Who would even think about coaching? And 10 days later, the partner showed some patience with me. We started doing webinars, we started doing online sessions. He acquired two clients within those 10 days. One client, despite COVID, despite lockdowns, saw a increase in their sales by 150%. This was a manufacturing business based out of Nagpur that saw that growth. And this testimonial is on YouTube. You go on YouTube, you type in Action Coach testimonial, Ratish Pandey. Ratish Pandey is the name of the coach. And you'll find this video there on YouTube where the entrepreneur is telling of how he saw 150% of increase in their sales within the first 6 months of coaching. And now this coach goes on. He runs one of the most successful firms that we have in the country. He has about three business coaches under him, and they lock in about 25 to 30 lakh rupees of revenues every month. Each of their individual coaches might be doing billings of about 5 to 7 lakhs themselves. So that's the journey that they've had. If I give you example of my partners in Tamil Nadu, they are one of the fastest growing firms. Tamil Nadu, we have already only sold out the region about a year back. There are already 8 coaches in that region, and all of them are doing great. They are clocking in revenues, I think, anywhere between uh, 8 to 12 lakhs currently, but they are on a growth stage, and I very soon see them reaching to a level of about 50 to 60 lakh rupees of monthly billing very, very soon, maybe in the next 12 months or so. The kind of number of coaches, the kind of marketing activities that they are doing, yeah, I'm very, very sure. So that those are some of the journeys. One of the top-notch coaches that we have in the country, her name is Tabish Bibikar. I'll type in some names of the coaches in the chat box. Go and look them up on LinkedIn. Go and look them up on Facebook, and you will see the journey themselves there. So we have very, very many success stories here already. And as I said, instead of me telling you the stories, hear it from them directly. We'll connect you one on one with them. Yeah. Thank you. Um, okay. Absolutely, Mr. Mahavir, if you have a client that you want to take us, offer action coach services, we can connect you with one of our coaches, and they would be happy to run the process with them. Um, yeah, I think I have taken up all relevant questions, Bharat, from the chat box as well. Is there anything that you would like me to answer if I may have missed out on anything?
We really have lots of questions coming in, but I think my request. I understand that it's just 1 hour is not good enough to give all the answers and making you understand all the aspects of this business. My request is to please get in touch with the Action Coach team. Satyam and team is going to be there to give you more clarity, probably have more deep dive discussion about the opportunity that you're looking for. And I think that will be the great way to get all your answers clear. Right. How join the action coach in Tamil Nadu? I understand. KR Suresh is looking for, he's asking that how he can join the action coach in Tamil Nadu.
Yeah.
with your
So
state franchise. Yeah.
yeah, so just reach out to myself or Monica. Again, we can just post Monica's contact detail in the chat box, Mr. Suresh, and we'll have a one-on-one conversation. Then we'll also connect you with our franchisee owner of Tamil Nadu, very, very established entrepreneur, very a great human being. Have a conversation with them, and definitely we can make this work.
Okay, Satyam,
Typically,
usually we get.
typically individual coach breaks even between 6 to 8 months, depending upon how active they are. But yeah, that's the typical journey, I would say. Yeah.
Right.
Sorry, Bharat.
That
Back
is,
to you.
no, no, that is that is one of the important questions I wanted to ask,
Yeah.
right? Related to the break-even period. So
Yeah.
8 to 10 months is good
Yes.
enough.
And as I said, if this has generated even slightest of the interest, sir, ma'am, you've joined us, you've invested 1 hour with us. Even if you have slightest of the interest, please schedule a one-on-one conversation with us. Please reach out to Monica. Please reach out to myself. Let's have a call. Let us answer all your questions in details. Spell out all your questions to us. We'll answer them patiently, one by one. We'll give you, connect with you with our coaches, take you through the journey, and then you can ultimately decide whether you would like to invest into Action Coach or not. So yeah, that's how it is.
Just last question, Satyam. Uh, I mean, do we also help them in client acquisition, or it is all up to them to build their own pipeline?
No, no, absolutely. That's what I said. Once you complete your training and you sit down with us, why we do that 2-day workshop is
Mhm.
because we want to first show you the path of acquiring clients and how you go about it. So we just don't train you, don't tell you, we do that with you. So that
Okay.
when we execute it for you, we generate leads, you understand what are the marketing forums we are using, how we are generating leads, you are able to connect with clients, have conversations, build a pipeline, convert. Then you will get confidence, okay, these are the marketing strategies that work for me. I can plow back my money here and grow from here on. So yes, we do that. Yes.
Perfect. I still can see lots of questions pouring in. I think it won't be able to stress this session more. My request is to please get in touch with the number I already have shared. Maybe you can connect to Monica, or you may connect to Satyam individually right after this webinar. Right? You at least start with WhatsApp message or something. Right? You can
Yeah.
start like this, and then you will get a call back, or maybe we'll have an opportunity to connect with both these people.
Yeah. So,
So
Bharat, I'll just quickly answer two more questions. These are like one minute answers.
okay.
So just a minute. So someone asked me, the coaching of 3 levels, is it the same or different? So yes, they are different. Of course, an associate business coach, the 8 lakh rupees coach model, the training that we provide is more about becoming a coach and delivering services to your clients. The rest, the franchisee models that we have is more about understanding how do you build it as a business, appoint coaches under yourself and grow from there on, and of course, coaching them also. So yes, the trainings are very, very different for all of them. There's one more question that I saw, but now
What about a renewal fee?
yeah, renewal fee. So renewal fee. So if you join us as the associate business coach, which is the 8 lakh rupee model, the contract is for 7 years. After that, there is a $500 renewal fee, which is hardly anything. Yeah, so that's how it is.
Right. So Shaktivel and Mayush, I hope that answers your question. But yes, as I told you, that we are absolutely open for further deep dive discussion. You can connect with us on the number given. I think yeah, that's it for the day, everyone. Thanks so much, Satyam, for coming here and talking about this great opportunity. Indeed, you all can go for this and for post the discussion, right? And we already have shared the number. We are just waiting for your call, and after that, it's your wish. So that's it, everyone. Tomorrow we will again come with another brand, which is again very important, network in action. Satyam, in case if just you can describe the opportunity for tomorrow's brand, just a glimpse of that in 30 seconds.
Yeah,
Network
yeah.
action, so that
Happy to
people
do
can
that.
join.
Happy to do that. So, if you go out and ask any entrepreneur or any business owner what is the best form of lead generation, they would say referral marketing. And you know, there's a common quote that I'm sure all of you would have heard thousands of times, which is about your net worth is your network is your net worth. So if you are someone who loves shaking hands with people, if you are someone who loves to bring the business entrepreneur community together and help them grow, tomorrow's webinar is specifically designed for you. We bring you one of the exciting business opportunities. I call it a cash-rich business, network in action. And to know more about it, come join us tomorrow and see how a networking business can be a great fit for yourself.
Perfect. Again, for the last time, I'm putting the number, Monica Nadar, right, from Action Coach. Okay, so there in the chat box, and you can connect with her. Here we go. All right, so yeah, that's it for the day. Thanks so much, Satyam. See you tomorrow once again with a great opportunity. We'll talk about the network in action. You guys, in case if you would like to join us, you again come back tomorrow once again. And let me just check in case if I can share the link. Give me just a second, everyone. I'm just sharing the link for tomorrow's invitation, right? So that you can save it and can connect tomorrow right at 12 o'clock in the afternoon. We will have a great session again. Just a second. Okay, I'm just putting it in the Q&A in the chat box. Yes. So tomorrow, 12 o'clock, again, a business opportunity with network in action. You please save this link and join us tomorrow once again at 12 o'clock. So that's it. Thanks so much, everyone, for joining. Right. See you tomorrow once again at 12 o'clock, and we'll explore another business opportunity. Till then,